Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, coming to do day 11 of the March daily draws. So I hope everyone's well and ready to hear today's message. And as usual, I'll take the first card from the Tarot of Dreams deck and an Oracle card from the Oracle of Visions deck. So I'll just give this deck a last minute shuffle as usual, and so we'll get underway and draw our first card. So it's the start of another week, so we'll see what the cards have to say for us as we begin this week, and see what we're focusing on. Okay, so today's card will cut. Yes, there. And today's card is Justice. I love this card. Really love this card. Justice. Weighing things up. Getting the balance. Fairness. Making right decisions. Based on truth, based on fairness and what's right in the circumstance, and weighing up the different aspects and getting that light with the closed eyes, almost like blind. You know, the justice is blind. He doesn't look at any other aspect, doesn't look at appearances, whether you appear, whether you appear rich or poor or anything like that. It doesn't look at external situation. It looks at the truth of the matter in hand, and weighs up the facts, the truth, and comes to a fair and just decision. And this is like telling us helping us today to, if we've got some decisions to make, if we've got to make an assessment of a situation, to not be swayed by irrelevant factors, but to look at the heart of the matter and to balance up the different aspects of it. And come to a true and fair and right decision for that situation. So whether it be for ourselves, whether it be involving other people, how we're to respond to something, look within to the truth of the matter, and find that inner scales within you that can weigh up the situation and come to that right and fair and balanced decision. So it's all about it's all about our judgments, it's all about our fairness, it's all about justice, and maybe as well that maybe there's a cause that you feel you want to champion and support, that wants to bring about more fairness in society. It's thinking all about these issues. It's bringing down to a fairness, taking our emotions into mind, but not being overly swayed by just looking to the truth and the core issue of the matter and weighing up what the right response is going to be. I mean, obviously, our emotions are involved. If we see suffering in the world and we want to champion a cause that seeks to address that suffering in the world, then and obviously our emotions are going to prompt that, but we'll also know that it's right that suffering is addressed. It's taking everything into account and looking at a more basic fundamental truth in the matter and assessing it from that point. So it's a situation. We don't favour somebody because we like them more than somebody else. It's not the person, it's the situation and the issue before us. If they both, like it's like a judge, that if pronouncing a judgment on them, you know, if there's a rich man with, you know, that's perhaps got a lot of friends and everything like that, and then there's a poor person that's there on their own, and they've both done the same thing, perhaps they both committed the same crime, he should apply the same judgment, the same thing to both of them, rather than let off the rich, more powerful person, be more lenient and come down more heavily on the poor, friendless person, as it were. That wouldn't be just. It'd be a judgment, but it wouldn't be a just one. And we've got to take the heart of the matter into account. And maybe the rich man's might involve something a bit more worse and might warrant more punishment, and the poor person might it might not have had so much of an impact, and we might be slightly more lenient, because it's not on the appearances. That's why justice is blind. We've got to weigh the matter up. We've got to not be distracted by all these other peripheral things. So that was a long rambly thing, wasn't it? But it's something I believe in strongly, and it's very key card for me. So let's see what oracle card we get with this. Yes, I think how I would sum that up is that our decisions should be made without prejudice. You know, just fair and even-handed decisions made in the situations that we face. So here we go, and the oracle card is this is a new one. I'm getting some new ones here. So I'm going to look for the book because I'm getting nothing. I think this is a locket. Is it a memory? She's got Dear Diary, so it's maybe some memories that she's reflecting on. She's got light shining from this locket type thing here on the chain. She's got a doll here, so it's something to. And she's got all these pages. At the top it says Dear Diary, so it's about our inner thoughts, and maybe, you know, it reminds me of like journaling our thoughts. So maybe the decisions we've got to make require some shadow work, some journaling, so that we don't make prejudicial decisions. So we are more fair, we can get to the heart of the matter. I'm just going to have a quick look at the keywords in the book for this, because it's a new card that I've not seen before, and it'd be interesting to see what suggestion they offer. Yeah, it's about memories. I thought so, because of the diary, lessons learned and choices made. Alright, a woman closes her eyes as she contemplates treasured memories from the past. She releases to the world all the details of her thoughts and feelings, successes and failures, good times and bad. Remembered moments fly about her as pages from a diary swirl like falling leaves. From an open locket, a golden light streams with images of loves lost but not forgotten. Embracing a favourite doll that remains with her still, she relives all that is been. This card captures tender moments and childhood joys. It's about memories, both good and bad, but not letting them, letting the lessons of the past teach us about teach us more about ourselves and about the world around us, but not to let things from the past be overly influential in decisions that we're going to make. The past is the past, and we shouldn't let them sort of like influence too much. Yes, lessons learned from should sort of feed in the lessons we've learned, the wisdom we've gained from that should be applied in our decision making. But perhaps any bad experiences shouldn't give us that prejudice against a similar situation, because it might not be the same thing. So we shouldn't respond out of past hurts and everything. We should be a little bit more detached in our decision making than that. So look at how you're making your decisions, looking within to get that right, true. Look at your heart of the matter rather than what's just on the surface, and let's make some really good choices, and bring some justice and fairness into the world, even if it's just in our own lives and the situations that we face. So that's the message for today. I'll be back tomorrow to do day 12. So until then, take care everyone, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Okay, bye bye.